So Avengers Endgame is pretty freaking amazing. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say because everything else I'm gonna talk about is about to go into spoilers. If you haven't seen the movie yet, go watch. I'll give you 5 seconds to leave. Gone yet? If you're not, I don't care. So anyway, let me just start off by saying that I really love the bait and switch that they did at the beginning. Yeah, because for those of you, because we all saw the trailer. We all thought they were gonna go fight Thanos, but that was actually for something completely freaking different. Yeah, they actually kill off Thanos within the first 30 minutes of the movie. Like, his ass just gone. As it turns out, the Infinity Stones are also gone. I don't know how he did it, but he somehow used the Infinity Stones to get to will themselves out of existence. I mean, it kind of makes sense. I mean, it kind of makes sense if you think about it. But yeah, they kill his ass pretty fast. He gone. But he's still in the movie. He just won't appear until much later. So then they spend the rest. Yeah. But as it turned out, the scene we saw of them getting ready to go do something was actually them getting ready to go time travel. Because he actually got the idea to go back in time and steal the Infinity Stones from other points in time. Because they figure if they can will themselves out of existence, why not? Why not put them back at the exact? Why not put them back at the exact time they're supposed to be? Like they're supposed to be put at. But yeah, this movie was just awesome all around. It was really sad seeing Hawkeye, though. Oh, and it was really sad seeing Thor. It was both sad and funny. This man had a beer gut and he was a drunk. God damn! I'm like, God damn! Did Chris Hemsworth? Wait, did Chris Hemsworth put on weight for this role? Please tell me he did. But going back to Hawkeye real quick, the scenes with Hawkeye as a fucking ninja are pretty bad. Like, a pretty badass. Like, damn, he slashed it. Like, this dude was cutting everybody up. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I also thought it was kind of neat how they got Thanos back in the plot, even though he was already dead. Like, because as it turned out, Future Nebula and Past Nebula is like, networks. Because all the computer chips she has her head were connecting. So they're able to see her memories and everything. So Past Thanos is like, oh, I got the Infinity Stones in the future, but I'm dead. They get the brilliant idea to send Past Nebula into the future to bring him to the past. So I thought that was pretty awesome. Also, again, the interactions some of them were really funny, others were kind of heartwarming. Like Tony like Tony and Thor getting to see their dead parents. Tony got to see his dead dad again. It was really awkward for him. Oh, and Cap too, getting to see the love of his life, getting to see the love of his guy if still alive when they went to the base to get the Tesseract. No, I thought it was hilarious that Thor's mother realized that this Thor was not from this timeline. Also, I gotta point out real quick, I love how the Asgardians just think that fucking Rocket Raccoon's are rabbits. For real. Like, I thought that was just Thor. No. Oh, no, that's all Asgardians. I need to go watch a Thor movie. Well, yeah, eventually they do get back to the past. They do get back to the future, and they actually made a makeshift Infinity Gauntlet, which I thought was pretty badass. That's when freaking Nebula comes through. That's when freaking Nebula comes through. Bad Nebula, not a good one, and basically calls upon Thanos. But not before the Avengers actually managed to make the snap and get everybody back. What ensues next is the most badass battle ever. Like, everybody coming through. It was Thanos' army against the Wakandans. Yeah, against the Wakandans. The freaking magic users from Doctor Strange. I can't remember their names. I'm sorry. The Guardians of the Galaxy. No, there was another group. Oh, and Asgardians. And some other Asgardians that they brought back. It was one of the most badass battles I've ever seen. People were getting fucking taken out. Yeah, Doctor Strange was doing his thing. Spider-Man was doing his thing. Everybody did their thing. No, everybody felt important to the scene. Hawkeye was the first. Hawkeye was actually the one that got the Infinity Gauntlet after they blew up the fucking. After they blew up the fucking Avengers headquarters. So he's making a mad dash to get the Infinity Stones back in the past, right? Only they can't do that. Only they can't do that because because they blew up Scott's van. Oh yeah, Wasp came back too. But yeah, that was just crazy. They had fucking Pepper Potts in the Iron Heart armor. Just almost got mad for a second. No, and this Spider-Man, this Spider-Man who was beating no bloody mess. Had the Infinity Gauntlet when freaking Captain Marvel comes out of nowhere and just takes down Thanos' warship by herself. Thanos just sitting there looking like, you know how look that you get when how look you get when you fuck up. Like it was like, oh shit, oh. Like he had an oh shit look on his face, like, this is gonna be a little harder than I thought. No, and I was almost mad because freaking, I was almost mad because Captain Marvel came down and took the freaking Infinity Gauntlets, and like a bunch of the leading females from the movie. Like a bunch of the leading females from the movie actually spotted up for a minute. Was kicking some ass together. Unfortunately, Thanos got the Infinity Gauntlet back. But not before Captain America, who is wielding Mjolnir now. It was badass. Just timey-wimey shit. Basically past Thor stole Mjolnir. Basically, past Thor has Mjolnir again, right? I mean, basically, future Thor has Mjolnir and Stormbreaker, using them both at once. Let Cap have Mjolnir. It's pretty badass. But I'm just rambling at this point. They try to stop him. Basically, they try to stop Thanos, but basically, Thor, Captain America, and Captain Marvel all try to stop Thanos on their own, but are all overpowered. But then Iron Man comes in. He gets swatted away easily. You think it's not gonna... You think it's not gonna fucking... Sorry. Try to catch my... Like, you think he got swatted away, but in reality it was actually part of his plan. He took the Infinity Stones because they actually made another gauntlet and used to snap Thanos' army out of existence in the most badass way possible. Unfortunately, the Iron Man died. Everybody was at the funeral. That scene was kind of hard to watch. Like it was actually less sad than I thought it was gonna be. Damn, they really killed Iron Man. Damn. And then they charge Captain America, and then they left Captain America in charge of getting the stones back to the past. But he stays in the past. Gets a little action himself. Like he actually, at the very end of the movie, he actually appeared on the bench as an old man and passed the mantle to Captain America down to Sam Wilson. Falcon. Okay, sorry, that was more of a review. That was more of a synopsis than a review, but I'm about to get to the actual review part in a minute. But yeah, every part of this movie was just awesome. Like, I especially love Mr. Fix-Hulk. Yeah. Basically it was, the Hulk with all Bruce Banner told you. Comic book fans know what I'm talking about. Basically became and acted as one entity. It was pretty badass. I'm surprised I don't have more of it. But yeah, again, all the Avengers interactions were just golden. I especially love how Nebula was developing a sense of humor, because when Ant-Man was waiting outside eating his taco, she was like, "Rowdy, be careful, there's an idiot on the lawn." I also especially love how it was Scott's idea to use the pin particles to go back in time. Yeah, this was Scott's idea. Iron Man and Hulk just kind of perfected it. I mean, at first I was kind of mad, but yeah, the interactions and everything was just go. What else did I like? I also kind of like the fact that Hawkeye and Black Widow actually fought over who was going to sacrifice themselves, because they were leaving the Soul Stone without a body. They were leaving the Soul Stone without somebody dying. and ultimately it was her. Just you can really sense the sadness of Hawkeye's voice when I'm gonna do that. A lot of people say Now, a lot of people say this movie was kind of. A lot of people say this movie kind of has plot holes, but there's no plot holes. A lot of the stuff that happens with the time stuff can actually be explained rather easily. For example, the whole thing with Nebula, the whole thing with Nebula and Gamora. Basically, basically had in prison, the current Nebula on Thanos' ship. She convinces Gamora that she is not the enemy. And that they actually do become a family eventually. And they go down to confront past Nebula, who has the Infinity Gauntlet. She about to kill Gamora. But then Nebula ends up killing her. It's like, I'm actually really glad that she didn't disappear, because that wouldn't kill her. A lot of people think that will kill her. A lot of people think that will kill her. Weapon from the time stream. No, it destroyed that particular version of Nebula. But the current Nebula is fine. You want to know why? You want to know why though? Because the current Nebula right there has to exist in order to go back in time to begin with, in order to kill herself. But she's already dead in the past. Honestly, though, with time travel in these kind of stories, it helps not think about it too hard. Yeah, I know that's kind of a dumb excuse to have, but I'm just think about it like that. Think about it like this, though. Okay, imagine you slip on a puddle and ruin your shoes, but then you go back in time and stop yourself from slipping in a puddle and ruining your shoes. The current shoe that did that would have to. The current shoe from the time where you ruined your shoes would disappear, right? No, wrong. They couldn't, because you have to go back in time in order to stop yourself to begin with. Otherwise, you still end up slipping. And messing up your shoe. See where I'm going with this? Time travel is really hard to get right in a story. You're not gonna be able to clean up every loose end. Oh, and there's also stuff with Cap. I think I have an explanation for that too. So the Cap that went back in time stayed there and basically ruined an old man living his life, right? Well, all the stuff with the Avengers still happened. It's just that Cap, lived his life, I guess. I think I have a theory about that, actually. I think they were actually. I think that one actually, lived. I think they actually lived. I think there were actually two Captain Americas living in the same timeline, but that one went on to. That one went on to live his life and everything. While the younger one pretty much was just pretty much just did what he had to do. I mean, Winter Soldier was kind of sad too, but it's whatever. But yeah, this movie's pretty great. If you haven't seen it yet, go see it. Because this review I just did cannot do it justice. There's actually a lot of stuff in here. There's actually a lot of really cool stuff in here. I didn't even get a chance to talk about half of the stuff I wanted to. Because this video is actually running a little longer than it should have to begin with. Oh, wait, I forgot about one thing. Another thing I will say one thing that kind of was weird to me. Okay, at the end of the movie, Pascamore ran off. She's just gone, and the Garner's basically going into space with Thor to go find her. I thought that was kind of weird. It's like, why'd she just dip like that? I was wondering where she was at the funeral. She really just dipped. Dang. Oh man, but going back to the Iron Man death scene, he had a family. He actually managed to make a family with Pepper too. In the 5 years, everybody was gone. Oh my god. I do see Ant-Man and a Wasp. I'm sure that scene will make sense. But yeah, just live on the baby girl. It was, man. But yeah, this review I just did, I cannot do it justice. If you haven't seen the Avengers yet, go watch it. It's pretty good. I managed to get some matinee this morning. or afternoon. If you like the video, if you like the review, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.